Oklahoma City has been bitten by the injury bug as Chet Holmgren is going to be out for at least 8 to 10 weeks. Now, it's not a given after that 8 to 10 week period he'll be back, but we also have other guys out that aren't for sure going to be coming back soon. Isaiah Hartenstein, Jalen Williams, Kenrich Williams as well. We have a lot of guys out with injuries, and the bad part about this is somehow it's all of our centers are out with injuries, so we have no big man depth now. None whatsoever. There's good news to this, though, as it seems as though there might be two guys coming back very soon. However, Chet Holmgren, who has been our second best player, in my opinion, so far this season, is going to be out for a long time. My prediction is he'll be coming back after the All-Star break, about a week or two afterwards. It is a weird and rare injury, and everyone keeps saying if you weighed more, put on some weight whatsoever, blah, 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 had more muscle, this wouldn't have happened. Well, it still would have happened no matter what. It probably would have been worse if he was bigger, is the thing, due to the impact. So it's actually a blessing in disguise that Chet Holmgren didn't put on a ton of weight this summer due to this injury, but it still sucks, as this Oklahoma City Thunder squad was looking great with him on the court, especially since we were potentially about to get Hartenstein, J. Will, and Kenrich Williams back. But now, for the next few weeks, we're going to have to deal without a center. And what's the next step going forward for the Thunder? Well, I'm going to kind of tell you guys, sorry, stuttering there for a bit. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what I think the plan is, and also looking at what's going on, like the injuries that we're going through and why we desperately need one of our centers back. And like I mentioned at the end, just kind of go into what I think our plans are for the future. Before we get into this, though, if you guys enjoyed the content here at Thunder Digest and you want to support the channel, you don't know how, the best way to do that is to hit the subscribe button. With that out of the way, we'll go ahead and get in the video. Sorry, I'm just kind of lost from this injury. All right, if I'm being honest, this injury just has me shaken up because looking at it, I didn't think it was going to be that bad at first. All right, I was like, okay, probably be out for a week or so, just resting up, probably going to be a bone bruise. And hearing that it was fractured, that took me back. I was like, this team, at first I was like, this team's screwed now. We don't know what to do. But the more I thought about it today, it's been, okay, we're going to be fine, as there's some other external factors. And here was the initial report on the injury from Shams. He suffered a right iliac hip fracture, and a return to play protocol will be provided in 8 to 10 weeks. So, like I said, 8 to 10 weeks. It'll be stated like what his play to play, return to play protocol will be. That puts him at around January 9th, January 10th, somewhere around there for his return to play protocol. So, realistically, when I see that, give it a month of return to play protocol, and then he'll be good after the All-Star break. That's why I said that. And he also had some words to say afterwards as well when it happened. This is a tweet by him. Can't tell if I feel better or worse about about this having been through something similar before. On one hand, I know how to approach it. I know what to do and what not to do, and how beautiful the other side is. But on the other hand, I felt the frustration in this process and the wear it puts on your mind. Most of all, I'm hurt I can't help my teammates and play for our fans and supporters for a while. Everyone who sticks with me and our team, along with my needs for hoops, is a big part of my passion in return. Don't pity me or feel bad. There's lots of people out there right now with real problems that don't heal. Anyways, excuse my rambling. Just want to address our OKC fans and family. Thoughts from the hospital bed. 7. So that's first off, that's a heartfelt message. All right. The fact that he's saying, don't pity me, don't feel bad. There are other people out there going through stuff that is worse than what I'm going through. That just shows the maturity from the guy. All right. That just shows that he's ready to lead this team for years to come. And hopefully this is a sign that OKC wants to keep him for a long time as well. All right. He just seems like an Oklahoma City Thunder guy for the rest of his career. The way he acts on the court, the way he plays, he just seems perfect. He does. It's just unfortunate that this injury had to happen. But it's fine, though. All right. I say it's fine. It's not fine that he's hurt. But there are some other things going on. And it's this right here. All right. This is the injury list that we have right now, okay? Chet Holmgren, return to play protocol will be provided in 8 to 10 weeks. We know that. Kenrich Williams, he's been day-to-day really just kind of figuring out if he's good to go. So hopefully Kenny Hustle is going to be back soon. That can allow us to play a small ball center lineup with him. And then 2 other guys that we see here. J. Will, all right, he will be reevaluated in 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, we like to see that. That puts him, this is his third week, I believe. So, and hopefully in 2 weeks, he'll be good to go. All right, hopefully that's a sign. Now, it is a reevaluation, so it might take 3 to 4 weeks for him to be back, so I have to deal with that. Then Isaiah Hartenstein as well. Next week is his 5th week, so he should be getting reevaluated pretty soon. If my math's correct, that should be his 5th week. But he should be getting reevaluated pretty soon, so hopefully in 3 weeks or so, we see him back on the court. That puts us at, like, what, 10 games without a center? We can live with that. We can be fine with that. It's just the big thing I look at it right here. Just looking at these 3 guys, our 3 backup centers, I think we're going to be fine. All right? You have to be optimistic about this whole situation. I keep looking back at their timetable that I have up here for you guys. All right? And if my math is correct, I'm actually going to pull up my phone real quick while talking about this so I can make sure my math is correct. So we'll start with J. Will. All right? October 30th, that was said there. So it's been one. This is his 2nd week. So in 2 weeks, you'll be reevaluated, hopefully. Isaiah Hartenstein, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th week. So next week, hopefully he's being reevaluated. And then in 2 weeks or so, Isaiah Hartenstein's back out on the court. So it's looking very promising. So we have to be optimistic about it. We have to be optimistic about this whole situation, as it seems like we're going to get some of our centers back. It looks as though we're just going to be without Chet Holmgren for a bit. And we have a load of draft picks and guys that we don't really play that could be traded away to help us out and get a center to kind of help run things for a bit. And I've been saying I wanted us to trade for another center. All right, another center or power forward that can help us run small ball. All right, help us shoot the 3-pointers a little bit. And there are guys out there that I know people are willing to trade away that we could go after and get. One guy I've thought about is Steven Adams. All right, he's not really a small ball center, but he would definitely help us out, and it'd be a warm welcome back for him in Oklahoma City. I don't know if we can trade for him just purely based off of NBA rules or anything, and so I'm going to have to look into that. But it would be a nice addition to the team. It'd be a warm welcome for him. But like I mentioned, we're going to have our guys back anyway soon. It's just a matter of, can we get through these next 2 to 3 weeks? And that's the question. When looking at a roster, I know these, it's very small looking at it. I had to make it really small to get it on here. But if you can tell a little bit, all right, our tallest player without our centers right now is Ousmane Dieng at 6'9". And I've been really impressed with Dieng so far, all right? I think I'm getting back on the Dieng hype train. I truly think I am. I've been very impressed with how he's been playing. Sure, the stats aren't saying it, but he's confident. All right, he's playing very, very confident. He looks completely different than he did these past 2 seasons. So that's why I've been very impressed with him, and I wouldn't be opposed to him getting a little bit more minutes if we want some size out there. We have Malevy Leones as well. I mean, I'm not too hyped up about that, as he's not the greatest player for this team, and so. But we have some other tall guys, Alex Dukas, who I think is better than Leones, but once again, he's a little hurt right now. He's been day to day. We have some decent size. Really, it's looking like we're gonna have to have Alex Caruso play that center position, which I know he's a little frustrated about. It's just, unfortunately, that's what we kind of have to do now at this point with Chet and all our centers being out. But like I mentioned, we have to stress hope. Okay, it looks very likely that we're going to be getting Isaiah Hartenstein, J. Will, or Kenrich Williams back, or maybe 2 or 3 of them, or hopefully all 3 of them in 2 to 3 weeks. From the clips I've seen of Isaiah Hartenstein pregame and at practices, he looks very nice. Same with Kenrich Williams, all right? He looks very nice out there. I haven't seen much of J. Will, so it's a little bit concerning, but hopefully 2 of those 3 guys will be back soon, and we won't have to worry about it. The good news as well is this next little stretch that we have going on, we're playing injured teams as well. The Clippers tonight, day that I'm recording this. Then we have the Pelicans next, and then the Suns without Kevin Durant. Pelicans are without a ton of guys. Jose Alvarado is getting prime minutes in that rotation. Really, he shouldn't. And so it just goes to show, thankfully, we are a little blessed that everyone else is getting injured. We hate to see injuries, all right? I do. I hate to see anyone get injured, all right? But it's going to be helping out the Thunder since we're going to be playing a bunch of other injured teams while we wait on Hartenstein, J. Will, and Kenrich Williams to get healthy, while Chet Holmgren is going to have to miss significant minutes. But I'm also interested in what you guys think we should do. Should we go sign a free agent big man for the time being? Should we trade for someone since we have so many draft picks and possibly players that we're not going to play at all? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below. I'll see you guys in the next video.